Let's start with a yogi story. Once upon a yogi time, many years ago, there was a visitor who came to an insane asylum to visit, to get a tour. And as the doctor was touring him, he came upon a man who was rocking back and forth in a chair going, "Lulu, Lulu, Lulu." The man said to the doctor, what's that gentleman's problem? "Lulu," said the doctor. Lulu was the woman who rejected him, who jilted him. They walked further, and they came past a room, a padded room, where there was a man banging his head repeatedly against the wall, going, "Lulu, Lulu, Lulu." The man said, "Is Lulu this person's problem as well?" And the doctor nodded. "Yes, this is the man that Lulu chose to marry." It's a silly story, it's a funny story, and it's a true story. Like many of these yogi stories, it points to a truth, the truth of our mind, that the mind is conflicted. The mind, the untrained, non-meditative mind, it is in anguish. It wants what it doesn't have. And then when it has that, it isn't in anguish because it doesn't want what it has. The conflicted mind leads to a conflicted life. The mind that is in conflict and tension within itself expresses and creates a world where tensions and conflicts abound. Maybe you've noticed, if you've examined the news, if you've looked around your city or your country, if you've looked into your family, maybe if you've looked into your own mind and your own life. The mystics, the meditators, the yogis of all stripes, of all traditions around the world suggest that the source of this conflict, the fundamental source of this conflict, is our mistaken identity, that we do not know who and what we are. That our consciousness has become fixated, not free. It is fixated on patterns of consciousness, patterns of identity, patterns that have been designed and reinforced by cultural conditioning and by our personal history. So that the mind then, rather than being open to the flow of blessings, to the flow of wisdom, the mind then is frozen and fixated. It's frozen, yes, like a New England pond is frozen in the dead of winter. Frozen and not flowing, and thus not an environment in which life can blossom, multiply, and express itself. The mind becomes fixated. In a sense, it becomes enthralled, even hypnotized, self-hypnotized by and focused on a repetitive pattern of thought and emotion, becomes identified, misidentified with a structure that has been defined by personal and cultural conditioning. We become lost then, and the horizon of our awareness contracts. We all become, in our own way, focused on Lulu, 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 whatever your Lulu is. It only takes a short period of time of practicing meditation to begin to reveal to ourselves, I'm chanting Lulu, Lulu, Lulu. There's a repetitive pattern, in other words. There's a mantra of misidentity, a mantra of struggle, a mantra of fixation that freezes us and freezes our relationship with life. In this frozen relationship with life, we can only accept and receive that which conforms to our narrow, frozen parameters. We're not open. we are fixed. Fortunately, however, life doesn't give up on us. Life is gracious. Life is ultimate generosity and generativity. Life will bring to the threshold of our awareness, of your awareness, of my awareness, new thoughts, new perspectives, new experiences, new currents, and new mind streams. Life is flowing, and it is not frozen. And thus, mind streams will bubble up. They will bubble up from within. In meditation, mind streams that are in need of healing, of recognition, will bubble up. In meditation, inspirations and revelations, mind streams of nourishment will bubble up. Will you open? Will you receive them? Will you expand your horizon of awareness to accept the inflow of life? To learn more about these teachings, please visit us at WisdomHeart.com and receive 2 free gifts just for visiting.